The Northwest Territory is a federal territory of Canada at a land area approximately 1,144,000 square kilometers and a 2016 census population of 41,790. It is the second largest and the most populous of the three territories in northern Canada. Its estimated population as of 2022 is 45,605. Yellowknife is the capital, most populous community and only city in the territory. This population was 19,569 as of 2016 census. It became the territory capital in 1967 following recommendations of the Carruthers Commission. The Northwest Territory, a portion of the old Northwestern Territory, entered the Canadian Confederation on July 15, 1870. Since then, the territory has been divided 4 times to create new provinces and territories or enlarge existing ones. In current borders date from April 1, 1999, when the territory size was decreased again by the creation of new territory of Nunavut to the east, though the Nunavut Act and the Nunavut Land Claim Agreement. While Nunavut is mostly Arctic tundra, the Northwest Territory has a slightly warmer climate and is both boreal forest, taiga, and tundra, and its most northern region form part of Arctic archipelago. The Northwest Territory has the most interprovincial and interterritorial land borders among all provinces and territories of Canada. It bordered by the territories of Nunavut to the east and Yukon to the west, and by the provinces of British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan to the south. It also touches Manitoba to the southwest and Quadri Point that includes Nunavut and Saskatchewan. The land area of Northwest Territory is vast enough to be roughly equal to France, Portugal, and Spain combined, although its overall area is even larger because of its vast lakes that freezes over in winter. Its name is descriptive, adopted by the British government during the colonial era to indicate where it lay in relation to the rest of Rupert's Land. It is shortened from Northwestern Territory, which became the term Northwest Territories. There have been some discussion of changing the name of Northwest Territory after the splitting of Nunavut, possibly to a term from an indigenous language. One proposed was Denant, as advocated by the former Premier Stephen Kakweef, among others. One of the most popular proposal for a new name, the territory Bob, began as a prank, but for a while it was at or near the top in the public opinion polls. Located in northern Canada, the territory borders Canada's two other territories, Yukon to the west and Nunavut to the east, as well as four provinces, British Columbia to the southwest, Alberta and Saskatchewan to the south, and Manitoba through a quadri point to extreme southeast. It has a land area of 1,183,000 square kilometers. Geographical features include the Greater Bear Lake, the greatest lake entirely within Canada, and the Great Slave Lake, the deepest body of water in North America, at 614 meters, as well as Mackenzie River and the canyons of Nahanni National Park Reserve, a national park and UNESCO World Heritage Site. Territorial islands in the Canadian Arctic archipelago include Banks Island, Borden Island, Prince Patrick Island, and parts of Victoria Island and Melville Island. Its highest point in Mount Nirvana, near the border with Yukon and at an elevation of 2,773 meters. The Northwest Territory is one of the two jurisdictions in Canada, Nunavut being the other, where indigenous people are in majority, constituting 50.4% of the population. According to the 2016 Canadian census, the 10 major ethnic groups were First Nation 36.8%, Canadian 18.6%, English 15.9%, Scottish 14.8%, Irish 12.3%, Inuit 10.9%, French 10.3%, German 8.3%, Metis 7.1%, Ukrainian 3.1%. Yukon was seceded from the Northwest Territory in 1898. Alberta and Saskatchewan were created mostly from parts of Northwest Territory in 1905. Nunavut was separated from Northwest Territory in 1999. French was made official language in 1877 by the then territorial government after a lengthy and bitter debate resulting from a speech from the throne in 1888 by Lieutenant Governor Joseph Royal. The members of the time voted on more than one occasion to nullify this and make English the only language used in assembly after some conflict with the Confederation government in Ottawa and a decisive vote on January 18, 1982. The Assembly member voted for English-only territory. Currently, the Northwest Territory Official Language Act recognizes the following 11 official languages: Chimpawinye, Dene, Cree, English, French, Gwich'in, Inuktitut, Inuvialuktun, North Slave, South Slave, Doglib. In the 2021 census, 55.2% of the population followed Christianity, down from 67.6% in the 2001 census. At the same time, the population reported having no religious affiliation have more than doubled from 17.4% in 2001 to 39.8% in the 2021 census. About 5% reported other religious affiliation. 5 largest municipalities by population: Yellowknife 19,569, Hay River 3,528, Inuvik 3,243, Fort Smith 2,542, Baycock 1,874. The territory's geographical resources include gold, diamond, natural gas, and petrol. BP is the only oil company currently producing oil there. Its diamonds are promoted as alternative to purchase blood diamond. Two of the biggest mineral resource companies in the world, BHP and Rio Tinto, mine many of their diamonds there. In 2010, territories accounted for 28.5% of the Rio Tinto's total diamond production, 3.9 million carats, 17% more than in 2009, from the Diavik diamond mine and 100% of BHP's 3.05 million carats from the Ikat mine. The El Dorado mine produces uranium for the Manhattan Project as well as radium, silver, and copper for other uses. During the winter, many international visitors go to Yellowknife to watch the auroras. 5 areas managed by Parks Canada are situated within the territory. Oravik and Nahanni National Park are in the northern part. Portions of Wood Buffalo National Park are located within it. Also, most of it is located in neighboring Alberta. Parks Canada also manages two park reserves, Natiochik and Nahanni National Park Reserve. The Northwest Territory is divided into 5 administrative regions. Regional office in parentheses. Dehcho Region, Fort Smith. Inuvik Region, Inuvik. North Slave Region, Yellowknife and Bangkok Sub-Office. Sauktuk Region, Norman Wells. South Slave Region, Fort Smith and Hay River. The government of Northwest Territory comprises of the following departments: Education, Culture and Employment, Environment and Natural Resources, Executive and Indigenous Affairs, Finance, Health and Social Services, Industry, Tourism and Investment, Infrastructure, Justice, Lands, Legislative Assembly, Municipal and Community Affairs. Aboriginal issues in the Northwest Territory include the fate of Dene, who in the 1940s were employed to carry radioactive uranium ore from the mines of Great Bear Lake. Of the 30-plus miners who worked at the Port Radium site, at least 14 have died due to various forms of cancer. A study was done in Community 4 of Thaidene called A Village of Widows by Syndicate Guild, which indicated that the number of people involved were too small to be able to confirm or deny a link. There have been racial tension based on history of violent conflict between the Dene and the Inuit, who have now taken recent steps towards reconciliation. Land claims in the Northwest Territory began with the Inuvialuit Final Agreement signed on June 5, 1984. It was the first land claim signed in the territory and the second in Canada. It culminated with the creation of Inuit homeland of Nunavut, the result of the Nunavut Land Claim Agreement, the largest land claim in the Canadian history. Another land claim agreement with the Dehcho people created a region within the Northwest Territory called Dehcho, between Great Bear and Great Slave Lakes, which gives the Dehcho their own legislative bodies, taxes, resource royalties, and other affairs. Though the Northwest Territory still maintained control over such areas as health and education, this area included two of the Canada's three diamond mines at Ekati and Diavik. Among the festivals in the region are the Great Northern Art Festival, the Snow King Winter Festival, Folk and Rocks Music Festival in Yellowknife, and Rock in the Rocks. Northwest Territory has 9 numbered highways. The longest is the Mackenzie Highway, which stretches from Alberta Highway 35's northern terminus in the south of the Alberta Northwest Territory border at the 60th parallel to Wegley Northwest Territory. In the north, ice roads and winter roads are also prominent and provide road access in winter to towns and mines which would otherwise be fly-in locations. Yellowknife Highway branch out of Mackenzie Highway and connects it to Yellowknife. Dempster Highway is the continuation of Rondic Highway. It starts just west of Dawson City, Yukon, and continues east for over 700 kilometers in Nunavut. As of 2017, the all-season Nunavut-Tukio Highway connects Nunavut to communities along the Arctic Ocean as the extension of the Dehcho Highway. Yellowknife did not have all-season road access to the rest of Canada's highway network until the completion of the Dehcho Bridge in 2012. Prior to that, traffic relied on ferry service in the summer and ice road in winter to cross the Mackenzie River. This became a problem during spring and fall time while the ice was not thick enough to handle vehicle load, but the ferry could not pass through the ice, which would require all goods from fuel to grocery to be airlifted during the transition period. The Northwest Territory is the only jurisdiction in North America to issue a non-rectangular standard license plate. Instead, the territory issued a polar bear-shaped license plate. Yellowknife Transit is the public transport agency in the city and is the only transit system within the Northwest Territory. Yellowknife Airport is the largest airport in the territory in terms of aircraft movements and passengers. It is the gateway airport to the other destinations within the Northwest Territory. As the airport of the territory capital, it is a part of the national airport system. It is the hub of multiple regional airlines. Major airlines serving destinations within Northwest Territory include Buffalo Airways, Canadian North, Canadian Light Airways. In summary, we have focused about Northwest Territory, one of the territories in Canada, confederated on 15th July 1875 with Manitoba. Its capital, Yellowknife, largest metro, Yellowknife. Total area, 1,346,106 square kilometers or 519,734 square miles. Total land area only 1,183,083 square kilometers or 456,792 square miles. Water only 163,021 square kilometers or 62,943 square miles, which is 12.1%. Ranked by area third in Canada, which is equal to 13.5% of whole Canada. The total population as of 2021, they were 41,070, but as of 2023, they were up to 45,483, ranked 11th by population, with population density of 0.03 per square kilometer. Demonym Northwest Territorial. Official languages: Chimponye, Cree, English, French, Gwich'in, Inuktitut, Inuvia, Luk'at, North Save, South Save, Tikot. Northwest Territory time zone is UTC-7 hours. Thank you very much for being with us. Today we have focused about Northwest Territory, which its capital is Yellowknife, one of the 3 territories in Canada, North America. Thank you very much, and other videos are coming talking about 2 remaining territories, which are Yukon, which was derived from Northwest Territory, and Nunavut, which was also derived from Northwest territory. Thank you very much, and if you like, you can subscribe, comment, and share. Even watch other videos from our channel so that we can grow together in everything. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and tell your friends to join us. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye.